Happy 1st of October, everybody.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us today for Live with Lee and Hayley. I'm Hayley Harmon alongside Lee Cruz. October 1st.
Yeah, big show today.
Yes, big show.
First, we're going to take you over to Breakout Games. They've got a new virtual reality game that you break out of, which is technologically amazing.
We loved it, seriously.
It is a lot of fun.
Yes.
You'll get to see that. And then we introduce you to a new segment, Crazy Arm Theater. And in Crazy Arm Theater today, we're going to be discussing makeup tips.
Yes. So
with the expert.
Yes, with an expert talking about makeup. She knows what she's talking about, and she's going to teach us a few things, and we're going to transform it into Crazy Arm Theater.
Yes.
So what's going on? Did you have a good weekend?
It was bittersweet.
Yeah.
We were 5-0. The
That's
Kentucky
right.
football Wildcats are 5-0.
Yes.
But America got trounced in the Ryder Cup.
I know. Yeah.
Of course, I was completely confused after you described it to me on Friday what I was supposed to be watching, because none of that took place. But
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about when I talk about the Ryder Cup.
By the way, you know, the question is, how many shirts do you have?
Yes.
Now, this is one of my favorites.
I love your outfit today. I think you look really nice.
I didn't think you liked this shirt. But
Really?
anyway, so the last time I wore this shirt,
We always joke, if you don't know, we'll get you up to speed. We always joke about how many clothes Lee has. He like never repeats the same outfit. He probably has more clothes than me.
because this shirt stands out for a reason. The last time I wore this shirt was the last day I did Sunrise. So that was April
18th or 19th
20
were our
maybe? Yeah, something like
our
that.
last days. Oh.
So that's the rotation.
Oh my gosh.
So this finally came
May,
back
June,
in.
July, August, September, October.
Well, so I'm on a 4.5-month rotation with shirts. No,
So at
April
most,
was
you'd say
April
5
was
months.
almost over. So May, June, July, August, September.
5.
May, June, July, August, September.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gosh, you do
5
have a lot of
months.
clothes. Wow.
Nothing to be proud of.
It is something to be proud of.
Now,
I
I only
like
got
it.
one pair of underwear,
Right.
and it's just a waistband.
Sorry you had to hear
But
that,
I got a lot of
everybody.
shirts.
Yep. Okay, so let's talk about the UK football game. Another winner, and it was awesome. Another big win for the Wildcats. They are now number 13 in the AP
Look at that,
rankings.
Jordan Jones.
13 in the nation,
Punch it out,
guys.
buddy. Punch
That's
it out.
the highest Kentucky has been ranked since October of 2007, more than a decade ago. That's when they were number 8 in the country. The Cats are now 5-0, tied for first place in the SEC. In the SEC East with Georgia, Alabama, and LSU. A win this coming weekend against Texas A&M could push them into the top 10. Can you imagine? Kickoff is Saturday at 7 at Texas A&M. Of course, you can catch that game on ESPN. So what'd you think?
Not the Deuce, not SEC Network, ESPN
The
proper.
ESPN.
We're right there.
Finally,
I'm
the
going
Cats
to be
getting some
watching
respect.
that with my guys on my golf trip.
Yeah, where's your golf trip this time?
Tennessee.
Ooh, nice.
So I won't be here Thursday or Friday.
What?
Sorry.
This changes everything. All right.
I loved it. I loved that we played so well, except maybe in the second half. I just from Eddie Graham, if you're watching, just occasionally, and maybe you're holding it for A&M, and I'm going to believe that's what you're doing. You're holding this for A&M.
Eddie, classic.
Play action to the tight end just once or twice would help.
That's what I've been
tremendously.
saying.
Is that what you say?
That's what I've been saying.
Play action to the tight end.
Play action to the tight end.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said that, but
Right.
all right. So.
I have no idea.
By the way,
Yeah.
speaking of our beloved Wildcats, look at this. Jen Smith with the Herald Leader tweeted this photo. It was during this morning's episode of the Today Show. In the back, you can see a Benny Snell Jr. for Heisman poster.
Love it. As they say, Cats got in. I love that. That's so funny.
Yeah, Big Blue gets in.
Big Blue gets in. Speaking of Benny, guess what?
What?
He ate breakfast next to me at Waffle House on Sunday morning.
What?
He was there with his parents. I don't want to say what Waffle House it is in town. It was here in Lexington because he clearly did not want to be noticed. So he was just at a Waffle House in Lexington. It was right next to us.
What are you doing at a Waffle House?
Living my life. Eating the All-Star Special, guys. It's the weekend. You got to do you. So I was there with some friends.
Had you even been home yet?
No, I had just come from the club. You know my lifestyle. I had glitter everywhere. No, we were there like 12:31. It was like a little afternoon brunch. But yeah, so Benny was there with his parents, and he had his hoodie on. We only recognized him because he turned for 1 second. And then we had recognized his parents because you saw them after the game on set. He had like gone up to run to his parents and they were hugging on us. So we were like, are those his parents? But he had his hoodie on he had it up and he had it tied so tight you could only see this part of his face.
Oh, that's all you need.
Yeah, so then after the fact, one of our other friends, we didn't say anything to him, so like, we don't want to blow his cover or anything, but Benny, we love you and we wanted to buy your breakfast. Next time if we see you, we will. Why?
You don't, because you're not allowed to do that. Because
I'll buy his parents breakfast. Okay. Can't do that either?
No, because of the stupid, insidious NCAA. Obviously, you should be able to buy him breakfast.
Why wouldn't I buy him breakfast?
Stupid
He's awesome.
Rule violations. He has to go report it. He has to get the receipt.
Okay,
and you got to go see Sandy Bell and all that stuff.
I'll tell you that I wanted
don't buy Benny breakfast, even though we'd love to buy Benny breakfast.
Yes.
Don't.
Okay, I won't. Good to know.
Jeez.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Well,
it makes me mad because you make me start thinking about those idiots in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I hate those guys so much that Benny can't. He's going to make millions of dollars for the university, but he's not allowed to have one dime of it because old men.
Why you got to mess everything
rules.
up, NCAA? Why you got to play him like that? Okay? But yeah,
free labor.
It was after the fact. One of our other friends was like, oh yeah, Benny recently said in an interview, he was like, yeah, it's my ritual on Sundays. I always go to Waffle House. And he said until like the last 3 weeks, nobody at Waffle House knew who he was. He said, but now that's why he has to go in there because they're so good now and the nation knows Benny Snell, so it was fun.
Anyway, so Texas A&M coming up Saturday. It's going to be exciting.
Going to be good.
By the way, 4 years ago, we traded with the station in Knoxville, Tennessee. We sent them an editor with a lazy eye, and they sent us this little girl right here, and that was 4 years ago today.
Today is my 4-year anniversary at LEX 18.
Happy anniversary! Look at that. That's your first day on the air.
That was my first day on Sunrise with Chris, October 1st, 2014. I think this was right as we ended the show, so I was so pleased I made it through with no major disasters. But 4 years? I honestly cannot believe it.
You had big shoes to fill for that show because you had to replace Julie.
Julie, she was.
And you didn't do it. You didn't. You didn't.
Well, that's why I'm not on there anymore because they were like, "You're just not good enough."
This is awful. Put her somewhere where she doesn't hurt us.
Right. On a show that isn't going to do well anyway, with its lead anchor.
Lead anchor. You meant lead.
Lead anchor.
Yeah.
Our lead anchor.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm happy to be here. I love LEX 18, and thanks for watching for the last 4 years. It's been so awesome.
You're welcome.
And I like where we are now. As you know, Lee and I both had a schedule change, as he mentioned earlier. We were on Sunrise. You were on there for 41 years.
That's right.
Yeah, so April of this year, we switched to doing this and the 4 o'clock afternoon news. So it's been good.
We're
more rested, healthier than we've ever been.
For the most part.
Yes. All right, let's get to today's hot topics. Now.
Hot topics.
A bizarre death investigation is underway in Ohio.
Oh my God.
As police were called to a nature preserve after a body was spotted on the side of the road. Engineers spotted it wrapped in a garbage bag down an embankment, and officers found the body, called the coroner. But turns out the body wasn't human, it was a sex doll.
Couldn't put it in a dumpster, buddy? Couldn't take this to the nearest dumpster? You had to just toss it over the side of the road?
Obviously, she said something that irritated him, and he got rid of her.
If he did, she could have ripped off her own fake leg and beat him with it, okay? Unbelievable.
It's like a mob hit from Mattel.
They had to blur it out because it was, what? A mob hit from Mattel. Nice.
Yes. I don't get that. Do you get that?
What?
That industry. I mean, listen, I've been lonely. I've been really lonely. I just don't think I've been that lonely.
I think 4 years is it for me. Today's going to be my last day because I am very uncomfortable.
I don't get that.
I don't either. I read a really...
No judgments. I'm not making a judgment.
No judgment. You do you.
Saying,
or
I don't,
whatever.
You know, see myself going online and...
I read a really interesting article about it once. I think it was in like Esquire or something like that, or GQ. I was like in a waiting room at the doctor's office. It was the only magazine next to me, so I read it. And it was an article.
What kind of doctor's office is this?
It was like the regular doctor. They had a men's magazine, so I'm reading it, trying to figure out what goes on with them. And there was a really interesting article about like a company that made them and how their like orders had shot up by like 1,000% and how lifelike they were and the artistry that goes into it. I was like, I couldn't, yeah. By the time the doctor, I was like, can you just take me back in another 30 minutes? I'm reading this article.
I need to take another look.
Yeah, but that one apparently did not live up to what the owner wanted. Yeah. So, Now, Donut Shop in Katy, Texas is giving its customers a chance to scare the crap out of someone. You can have a scary clown delivered donuts. I can't even look at these pictures. I'm one of those weirdos. I can't do clowns. Since posting this on their Facebook page, they've had more than 1.2 thousand views.
I got a buddy who's terrified of clowns. I would love to, if that was offered here, I'd send him a box almost every day.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a novelty store in Seattle selling mac and cheese flavored candy canes.
What?
According to the store's website, it's a comfort food. Macaroni and cheese candy canes are a particular favorite of picky eaters. Mixed emotions for social media users, though. Some people posted they're excited about the unusual flavored candy. Others posted puking emoticons on the comment section of Junk Food Mom's Instagram post. Yeah, I don't think I want to. I don't know.
My issue is,
I might try that.
Does it? Because when I think of a candy cane, I think of peppermint flavor. So in my head, I'm thinking peppermint with mac and cheese.
No.
It's just strictly candy cane.
I don't like the peppermint.
I mean, it's just strictly mac and cheese.
I like the sweet candy canes that they make. You ever get those? Those are great.
So maybe it's kind of like a buttery, cheesy.
Maybe.
I don't know. If they send us some, we'd try it, but I don't know.
I'll try it. Anyway, those are today's hot topics. So let's kick